Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a live edition of the Narrative Podcast, and I'm your host, Halsey Allen. Welcome all my narrators. Um, how you doing today? Good, I hope. And welcome to all newcomers to the podcast. If you never listened to this podcast series before and you just found me on a random scroll, welcome to you. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day too. Um, so if you're new to the podcast, I'm gonna just break it down very quickly what it is I do, or what it is I do here. Excuse me, a little tongue tied today. The name of this podcast is called the Narrative Podcast, and it's called the Narrative Podcast for a reason. And the reason is because the media always flips the narrative about black people and black culture in order to sell news. It's not just done in the media, it's also done in pop culture, um, television, advertising, you name it. And basically what they do is exploit negative black stereotypes and push agendas. So I wanted to create this platform to change the narrative, to basically highlight and showcase all of our successes and our contributions to the world, and just demonstrate we are the antithesis of how we're portrayed in the media. We are, inventors. We are captains of industry. We are educators. We are realtors. We are property owners. We are corporate America. So, we're not just all disenfranchised and destitute and degenerate as they try to portray us in the media. They basically try to hyper criminalize our men and hypersexualize our women. And so I wanted to create a platform to just again provide positive frames of reference. So that's what I do here. I provide positive frames of reference about black people and black culture, basically telling our stories from our perspectives on our own terms and conditions. So welcome to the Narrative Podcast, and get ready for the Narrative Podcast experience. Now, if you're new to this podcast, usually during a full broadcast, I have a format, and I start by offering to promote black-owned businesses. And the reason why I do that is, again, to showcase and highlight our greatness. So I put the olive branch out to any black-owned business owners if they would like free promotion to get in touch with me. Then next, I'm running a contest right now, and I'm promoting that as well to reach out and get in touch with me. I'm doing the podcast to, have include, since this is an audio platform, just basically to touch in with my viewer or listeners, excuse me, because it's an audio platform. I don't have viewers yet, but just some crowd participation basically. And the way I want the crowd to participate is by answering, or sharing an experience. The contest is called Chew on This, And the experience I would like for anyone interested in entering the contest is to share their Shopping While Black experience. This is a phenomenon that has gone on all since America has been established, all since we've been free. But it's not just here in America, it's abroad too, anywhere where black people are. They've all experienced this phenomenon. Shopping while black, retailers might follow them around the store or, act very crass towards them, just not even wanting them in the store or to provide customer service to them. So, just want to host that contest to, build dialogue and share your experience so I can put it out in the universe that although we made a whole lot of strides, we still got, a very long way to go before we come together on this thing called humanity. That, in this day and time that we're still experiencing, that Shopping While Black. So that's why I'm doing the contest. And for sharing your story, I'm going to send, here's a chew on this part, a bulk supply of your favorite snack. So then after I do that, I go on to promote black-owned businesses, and the black-owned businesses that I promote usually line up with a monthly theme. I started doing this podcast in June, and so I started just doing themes in like this fall. So this month's theme is spring. So all the black-owned businesses I will be promoting this month. When you think of spring, you will think of these businesses, and then also the types of businesses I promote are from black-owned business owners that hire their own and do some type of community outreach, whether it's hosting, back to school drives, feeding the homeless, definitely employing their own. That's a criteria that I try to, set the bar on. Any type of mentoring program, any type of training program that they might do, those would be the types of black-owned businesses that I share on my platform. So then after the black-owned, I promote the black-owned businesses, segue into spotlighting a prominent black figure and basically just giving them the roses. It's usually someone in the entertainment industry, so it's like a director or a film star, actor, actress, recording artist, or an athlete, or a widely known public figure that has been very studious in the community. By studious, I mean, always doing charitable deeds, always representing black people and black culture in a positive light, speaking on our issues, basically being pro-black and giving back. Those are the types of prominent figures I choose to spotlight. And then after that, I'll segue into a health and wellness tip. And in these times, I just want to give health and wellness tips to, keep us in sound mind and body, since we're always, in the crosshairs for, receiving stress from the trauma of being black in America and abroad, because it's a mental thing. And then when your mental health goes, it's usually your physical health next. But so the tips I give is basically just to encourage an active, healthy, fit lifestyle, And it's usually like, the health benefits of a plant, herb, or a veggie or fruits, or some type of exercise that, encourage vitality. And you definitely, in these times we're living in now, with all these variants and streams, to keep your immune system fortified and your mind, clear. And then after that, I go on to my speaking point if I have one for that day. Sometimes I just, speak about whatever on my mind at the time, and then I close it out with just, some wise words, a gem, a pearl, a wisdom, of just, something for you to think about. And I try to wrap it up all in a neat little package. My goal is to have these segments I'm doing, these podcast segments, to be 1 hour on the button, not to really exceed over an hour, because after an hour, like, nobody's listening, and I want my message to resonate with my listeners, and encourage them and inspire them to, change the narrative on all their platforms. Post, positive news and positive stories about people in their family, people in their community, black people doing positive things. So that's what I want to try to inspire on my platform. Is just again showcase and highlight all our successes and everything we bring to the table, and why we are so great, as opposed to always getting shown the ugly side of us, catching us in ultra rare form, pitting us against one another, the usual suspects. So this is just some, I'm trying to just really keep this a feel good space, a warm fuzzy. Eventually, I want to start interviewing some guests, get in front of the camera so you can put the picture or put the face to the voice, and make my presence known like that. But for right now, I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm about 60, little over 60 joints in right now. So like I said, I started in the summer. I can't remember which month. I think it was June or July. So coming up on my 1 year pretty soon, and hopefully I got better content, or I will have better content if I get you guys to participate and download these episodes, so I can keep on building the platform. But today is just a super random live. I wanted to share some articles I came across, and I hope they keep you in good spirits and lighten your mood and make you excited. I was excited reading them, because they sure made my day. And let me just first off say happy belated Women's Day to women all over the world, especially our sisters. Happy belated Women's Day. And, we're closing out this month, which is recognized as National Women's History Month. And that's the perfect segue for these articles, because all these articles are basically about women.